Hi and welcome to Cinema4D tutorial.net. In this opportunity we're going to use this CD 3D model to create a visual effect hologram with arrow to our projects. Okay, to do this we're going to use this CD architecture project we create in Cinema4D tutorial. This is for free and we can use for any project. But this time we're going to add some mover effects and some espresso settings, okay, to create this awesome cool VFX. Let's begin. The first thing we need to do is we're going to delete this plane. This is the floor. Next we're going to delete the sky, the sun. We don't need this one. Okay, as you can see here we can move, but we take more time to get the wireframe. As you can see here with this shading lane, as you can see here we can appreciate we have a lot of polygons in the stadium. For fast project we can delete this stadium because we don't need this for this test tutorial, because we have a lot of polygons, as you can appreciate here. What need to do is delete. As you can see here we have the stadium. We got to delete. Okay, now as you can see here we move more fast the preview perspective. But also we have a big problem because we have a little bit more calculation. Maybe we can delete more buildings. In this case we have actually a lot of polygons just here. We can delete this one, okay, for now. And now as you can see here we don't have the lag. Okay, now we can see this building. We're going to select maybe this one. This one. We have a lot of polygons just here. We need to do is we need this only purpose is for testing. We're going to make it similar with this. We're going to delete. Okay, well, that looks good. This other stadium, we're going to delete the same way. Okay, now you can see here we can move very fast. We're going to change to shading. Okay, for now looks really good. Now as you can see here we have less polygons in our project. We can delete some. We can continue to delete more polygons. Okay, well, that's good. Now what you need to do is select all CD elements. We're going to right click and we're going to choose unfold all. Now we can select again and we're going to select the connect plus delete. Okay, as you can see here we have a lot of material with any use. We're going to select with the shift button to delete all unnecessary tags selection. Okay, for now it's really nice. Now we're going to apply one effect. To this we're going to use the MoGraph poly FX. We're going to add to this object, in this case this city. Next we're going to use a graph vector the plane. As you can see here, we apply the effect automatic. Looks really nice, as you can see here, but we're going to use different effects. We're going to change. All we need to do is select the scale. We're going to reduce to less 1. Okay, now we're going to apply this effect only for one side of this CD. We're going to use to linear. When we move, we apply this effect. As you can see here, we appear this effect. As you can see here, okay, really nice. We're going to change the projection. We need to exact projection of this CD. We're going to, for example, change to move to 90 degrees. Okay, we're going to move to this part. Okay, as you can see here, it looks really nice. We're going to check global illumination to view these details. Now we're going to add some lighting. In this case, we need some sky. Okay, it looks really nice. Now, what we need to do is copy to our scene to a new scene. We have the same attributes but with different lights. Now we can see all polygons. Okay, you can see here. We can move just a little bit to create this effect. We have the same parameters. We can move, add some effect to different angles. Okay, it's really nice. Okay, now it's time to add the background to our scene, and to do this we're going to use these pictures of image of this table hologram architectures. This is the rear. In this case we're going to change some settings to the color correction. In this case we have more darkness to our scene. Only need to do is to drag to our scene. We're going to change the location. As you can see here, we're going to put just here to background. We drag here, and we're going to put background just here. Okay, now it's good. Now we need to do is to match up to our scene. To do this, we're going to apply to our city rectangles, very similar to our scene. We're going to match up. Okay, now we're going to add the background to our scene. And to this we have this background of the table touch screen. We're going to use in this case background. Next we're going to drag the element, this material here, and we're going to put the correct position. To this we're going to use a cube object. In this case we're going to change to the similar rectangle symmetry. We're going to uncheck the poly FX for one moment, and we're going to put just here in the correct position. Okay, now we're going to play with this button of the zoom, and we're going to change the output to HD dimension. As you can see here, we're going to play to put the correct position. Okay, well, now it's good. We're going to use the camera object, and we're going to link to this camera. As you can see here, we have this orange point. We're going to increase this orange also with the zoom to match up the position, match up with this table. We need to match up with the correct position. Okay. I need to maybe zoom out. Okay, as you can see here, it's worked perfectly. Now we're going to hide, and we're going to add a protect tag to camera object. Okay, now we can move the camera. Now it's time to apply the material. To apply the material, we have this special material. We have luminance, transparency, fog, and glow. This is the material of the hologram. It's different, as you can see before. Only we need to do is drag to our city. As you can see here, we have the correct color correction. Okay, now also we can increase just a little bit of transparency, and we're going to use the display, use visibility, and we're going to use the 90%. Okay, now it looks better. As you can see here, now we can play with these settings. Okay, now to begin, we're going to apply our effects. We have to apply to this plane object, plane monograph. Okay, we're going to just here. Okay, we can start in this frame to create. Okay, you can see here we create this 3D hologram. We can increase just a little bit the position of the polygons. Okay, now we're going to again to start the transformation, maybe in this frame, the frame 5. We can start, we can create a keyframe, and we can move to maybe this frame. We're going to increase the time frame. We can move to the frame 80. We can create just here. We can finish here. Okay. as you can see, it looks really nice. Decoration of the city. Okay. Looks really nice. We're going to, if we want, this is the original animation. We can finish here. Now here we can enable again. Go to basic. As you can see here, we have the enable. We are going to disable. We're going to press the frame 80. Right click, add keyframe, and we're going to next 81, and we're going to uncheck and press again add keyframe. What we're doing is disable the effect. This is for more speed animation. We can increase the speed animation. As you can see here, with this we finish, we disable. Okay, now as you can see here, respect this enable. As you can see here, we're going to hide again to the plane object. Now we are going to, as you can see here, the original cube object. Remember, we're going to increase the size, and we're going to just elevate to put just here. We're going to make it editable. What we're doing is create a pool with this cube. So this we're going to use the pool, drag to the pool again, and we're going to also drag the city. As you can see here, we apply. We are going to change this cube. We're going to change the perfect correct orientation. In pool, we're going to uncheck high quality. This is for fast preview, and we're going to change the boolean type intersect. As you can see here, now we cut in the perfect rectangle, as you can appreciate here. Now we're going to make a zoom, and the animation finish here. We're going to hide the cube. We have here the animation. We can create more details around the corner, but we'll start the second animation maybe in this frame. Start here, finish here. We can start the zoom in the frame 100. Okay, only we need to press the city. We're going to press this button, record, and we're going to go to the coordinates. In coordinates, we're going to go to the maybe this frame 130. We're going to increase to 2, for example. Have a huge value, as you can see here, and we're going to, as you can see here, right click add keyframe to all coordinates. What we are doing is increase the size. As you can appreciate, it's very fast, and also we can change the position. For this, only we need to do is select the pivot to change this here, maybe here, to follow the target. Apply the pool. Okay, it looks right. Now it's time to create a target. To do this, we're going to, for example, create in this case a sphere. Sphere looks great. We're going to sphere to change the segmentation decrease to be shady. Lines, we're going to hexahedral. Okay. We're going to move to perspective again. Okay. Maybe this one looks really nice. We're going to make it editable, and we're going to put copy our hologram, and we're going to change the color to this target. In this case, we need to change all color to a red or orange. It looks more and more. We need to target like a car. Okay. Now apply to the sphere, and we're going to make this render. Oops, to this, we're going to disable from the cube. Okay, looks really nice. We need maybe more glow to our target. Okay, glow is work very nice. To here the fog for 1 hour. Okay, really nice, as you can see here. Okay, for now looks really nice. We look at this transparency color of the red. We can increase more red to the target. Okay, looks good. Also, we can decrease just a little bit the transparency. As you can see here, it looks really nice and render. Okay, now we're going to add some other effect like radar. So this we're going to use to example a disk. Okay, we're going to use the shading lines again. We're going to make it editable, and we're going to delete these centers. Okay, we're going to delete this one, and we're going to delete the outside, the other. Now we need to do is uncheck this part. I'm going to create a T, or maybe like X. Now we're going to delete. You can see here we can delete 2 more. Select with the shift button. Okay, now we're going to select again. We're going to go to knife, go to the loop. We're going to make a cut just here. Okay, now select loop selection, select this ring, delete. Now we're going to change to loop selection again. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to right click, optimize this point. I'm going to select roll this point. Okay, increase the size like here. Okay, looks good. Now we're going to add the monograph, and to this we use the formula. It's very easy, only we need to drag here. We need to, a formula we have automatic formula math. All we need to do is go to the formula, we're going to use to the object, and we're going to display. Really nice. We're going to change only the position, we need only to change the scale. Decrease just a little bit the scale because this is not too much. Okay, that's really nice. Now we're going to copy to our scene. To copy. Okay, this is the. We're going to reduce only the size, and we're going to put this original position. We can move this same target to the original position 0, 0, 0. Okay, we're going to put in the same position. Because here. Okay, really nice. So we need to protect time the camera object. Okay, we have protection back. Now we can select our target effect. Really nice. Now we're going to drag this one. We're going to create this group object. We're going to go target. We're going to put the target and increase the size. This is this sphere. Sphere is very big. We're going to reduce the size. We're going to make the render really nice. We're going to increase just a little bit with the target, and we're going to apply the same material to this rudder. Really nice. Maybe it's too much. Okay, looks perfect. Now what we need to do is to add some animation and some image of the numbers of the position. As you can see here, just here, you can represent with move. We can see the number, as you can see in centimeters. We can apply the same effect to this cool target. To this, we want to return to the exact position, the 0. Okay, we're going to hide for one moment the city, and we're going to hide the camera. Okay, to this we're going to use a cylinder. Reduce the size. Represent the target. There's more. We're going to use the segmentation to 3 and make it editable. We're going to apply the same material to look how it looks. Looks really nice. You can see here. Now we can increase. We can add a number. To this, we're going to use espresso to make these effects. Okay, To do this effect, all we need to do is we're going to copy our target, and we're going to, this is target, we're going to include this one here. We have the same attributes to the whole object, as you can see here. It's really nice. Now we're going to add to create espresso distance of kilometers of centimeters. To this we're going to use in this case we can use more graph text. We're going to reduce the size. We're going to put just here in the top because we need to view the top, the distance. Okay, here we're going to use apply to corner or arrow to view this representation. We have the same coordinates, really nice. Make it editable. We're going to select this tool and check the invisible elements, and we're going to reduce just here to be the text. Okay, now it's really nice. We have target remove. We need to move this one. And we can apply this to make a child of our target. We need to move. Next, we're going to add a new null object to maybe this called the numbers. Right click, we're going to add espresso. The espresso, we're going to add the target and the text. Now we're going to add a new espresso rule, calculate math. We're going to apply this one to the global position. Have coordinates, global position. We're going to put math. Math we're going to use to this more text. We apply object properties, text. Need to apply. As you can see here, we have the 0 value. When you move the target, we can increase the exact position which represent in the position in the x coordinates. Also we can add finally the same material. Now we can copy to our project. Delete. I'm going to put this here, and we're going to hide the CD. When you move, as you can see here, we have the exact position or representation of this target. Okay. Really nice. You can hear. Also, we can decrease the 8. Okay. Can close just a little bit. Maybe one is good. Okay. Now we can create animation with this target. We're going to only need to reduce the size of this Some of them, because this is too much. It's very large to our listening. Okay, let's nice. Use the size, the number. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're going to move just a little bit to our city map. We're going to, as you can see here, we increase the size here, and we're going to add another keyframe here, and we're going to move to the left side this way, here and here. Here, we're going to just a little bit. We're going to increase one more time the frame rate. We're going to move just here. We are going to put the position with the target in this frame. Okay, just here. Great. Okay, now we're going to this. We're going to add a keyframe to appear this in this created display. We're going to enable the visibility in this frame. We're going to use the 0. And right click at keyframe, and we're going to the next, maybe more to enable now 100%. You can see here we increase, and we can move the target, and we can move in this frame. One more time, we're going to increase the frame rate, and we're going to move in this position here and this way with a random position, like in this way. We're going to add okay, looks really nice. We're going to move. Okay, also now we are going to make a child to our scene, but before, for now, looks really nice. Okay, we're going to make a child to our city. We're going to maybe better. We're going to create a group object for this one, or maybe we're going to add a more precision. Okay, that's good. Follow the target. Now we're going to next just here, and then in this frame we're going to increase one more time this city. We press again the keyframe, and we're going to this keyframe 350. We're going to coordinates, we're going to increase to 3. We're going to add keyframe. Okay, very nice. Now we're going to increase this selection. Change the scale just here. Move increase the scale to 4:9. We're going to reduce the size. Again, we're going to add a keyframe. Okay, now we're going to reduce only the Y coordinates, as you can appreciate. 0, 0, 1. Keyframe. We're going to. Okay, looks really nice. Now, as you can appreciate, we have we're going to enable the square for one moment. Okay. Now we're going to, you can see the target. We're going to create this matchup with the road. In this case, we're going to use a linear. We're going to use, in this case, to go in this way, here, here. Okay, looks really easy. You can see here. Okay, this is the line. We need to follow this line. We're going to create a line target spline. We're going to disable for a moment the boot, and we're going to hide. This is the line. Okay, looks really nice. Okay, now we need to match up with this spline with our city. We're going to hide. This is the spline. The spline is we need to move the position above this city. Okay, now it's good. Maybe we need to. Okay, now we're going to use these sweep nerves, and we're going to use these circles. Maybe 0 circles is okay. We're going to change some coordinates. Okay, for now it's good. We're going to decrease the size and make it editable. Now we're going to add sweep to we can make only this original. We are going to make a selection of this target. Okay, you can see here, this is really nice. We're going to add material. Okay, looks really nice. Also, we can change the material one more time, the color. Finally, we're going to use for the simple Okay. I need to copy before we forget to copy because we will see the same. Okay, that's good. To select again. With this, let's finish. Okay, that's really nice. Now we're going to apply to this. As you can see here, we reduce the size of the city in these frames. We continue, follow the target. We're going to increase one more time the frame rate. We're going to start the animation just here. As you can see here, what we need to do is set up the end growth. Okay, we can start just here, right click, add keyframe. We can finish in this frame, add keyframe. But before we need to, in this frame, to put 0 value. I'm going to begin. Okay, looks really nice. Let's put one more time. I'm going to match up this with this map. Okay, really nice. Now maybe we can add some points in this end of the sweep nerves. Maybe we can use again. In this case, maybe we can use a circle. Sphere is okay. Now we're going to apply to our scene with Espresso. The first thing we need to do is we're going to right click to sweep nerves. We're going to use Espresso. Now in Espresso we're going to add some nodes. We're going to, for example, we're going to add a general spline. We need to this let's put here. We're going to drag this original spline and also the sweep nerves. Sweep nerves we're going to link objects and the end growth of the sweep nerves. We're going to use end growth just here, end growth just here. You can see here the end growth is part of the sweep nerves. Just here we apply the same attributes of these properties. Okay, now we're going to use at this time this spline. We enable uniform distribution. Now right click and we're going to use Espresso vector 2 matrix. We're going to use a matrix 2, calculating matrix. We're going to link these two nodes. We have the matrix here. We're going to use. Now we need to add a vector to our this. Okay. Now finally we need to add to apply to sphere. In this case maybe we can change a corner to view the correct direction. We're going to use in this way. this sphere here. We're going to put it just here. Okay. We increase. We need to change the orientation. 9 degrees. Okay. Now we're going to use a more graph, in this case more in this more instance, or maybe instance we need different factors. In this case we're going to use the instance. So, okay, instance, we're going to, as you can see here, automatic replace the cone. We can apply just here, but in this case we're going to use the cone. We're going to drag the cone instance just here, and we're going to put the global position. In this case we need position. Okay, and we're going to also add the rotation. Linear rotation. Okay. We need to put this vector with the rotation, and we need to link the position with the correct. Okay, as you can see here, automatic, and we have this. We have the link of our target coordinate. You can see here. Looks really nice. Also we can change the rotation of this cone, because we have different coordinates. We can make it editable, and we're going to change the pivot just here. Now we can move the correct position, and you can see here we have. We can move to the other side. Okay, now it's good. Now follow the correct orientation. Okay, so now looks good. Finally, we're going to, we have the original cone, which is here. Oops. This is the second, this is the original. And to change one more time. Okay. Okay, as you can see here we have the original, but only we can see the target. We're going to add the same material. Okay, as you can see here we have the target. Also we can change the color to view the difference between the two targets. In this case we're going to use a green color. And we're going to apply it to this triangle. Okay, really nice. Okay, finally we have the two targets. We're going to increase one more time the city. We have here, and we're going to just here we're going to Again, we're going to create a keyframe. Increase one more time, and we're going to increase the CD size, but only in the X and Z coordinates. We're going to use the 6. So we can 6. Okay, maybe we can 8. Okay, and we're going to put just here. And we're going to press the button. But we need to enable one more time. We need to increase this here. Okay. Start here. Okay, start to 10 just here. Keyframe. In this moment, we need to disappear these two targets. Can group all these objects, but in this case we want to see correct target. We need to see the increase here, and we can disappear in this frame. The CD is okay. But in the CD maybe we can decrease this visibility. Add keyframe to this frame, maybe 40. Okay, it looks really nice. Also, we can decrease, disappears this target. We're going to add here visibility 100%, and we're going to disappear to 0 visibility just here. The same with this hyper nodes, the sweep nodes. I mean, right click, display. We have display visibility. Okay, we have the 100%, and we're going to 0. Only we need to do the same to this column. Really nice. Now we need to appear the target. In this case, maybe we can use a car, maybe a plane, or any object that you want. We're going to decrease only visibility one more time to 30%. Okay, that's good. Okay, and the final part, we have this low polygon 3D model. It's a 3D car Ferrari. For this, we're going to use in this car because we have this quality polygon with the correct modeling with the square. This is very useful for the effect. All we need to do is copy to our scene. Okay, you can see here we have in the front, we're going to put the 0 position, and we're going to increase the size. Now we're going to choose a chance to shading lanes. We're going to hide for one moment this city. What we need to do is create the gray effect of the hologram of this car. Okay, now we're going to follow this we in disable here, and we can start to create this. Now we're going to add MoGraph effector. In this case, we're going to use this MoGraph poly effects again. We're going to make a child. In perfects, we're going to use in this case a MoGraph shader. This MoGraph shader, and we're going to add just here automatically. We can see we can add in this way. Now we can drag here. Now we're going to add the effect. To this, we're going to the shader. We're going to use, in this case, the shading. And we're going to use the effect means this one. Okay, factor. Okay, is correct. Shading, we're going to use in this case noise. Okay, you can see here we can appreciate we appears the noise. We're going to hide for one moment the city and the background. As you can appreciate, we have a representation of this shader, but we're going to make some change. We're going to change, for example, we have this everything is right. What we need to do is increase to create the random. You can see here we can create the transition of the effect, so finally to get the all cars. Can increase here also. We are going to open a new window to view. As you can see here, when you increase this low clip, you can see the different details. We have a lot of polygons to create. What we need to do is create the correct position. In this case, we don't see any polygons, and we can start here. We're going to add a keyframe. We open it again. As you can see here, we're going to add a keyframe, and we're going to move this frame to appear to the frame 650. We're going to this frame. Maybe we're going to have more saturation. Okay, now we came back again. We can see every polygon is changed, and we have the creation with every polygon's a cool animation of this car. Also, we are going to view the details. we have the 0 position in this frame. Okay, in this frame we're going to change the seed. This is the random. We're going to add a keyframe, and we're going to use make it to the last, and we're going to apply to 300 or maybe 600. And now we can see different position in every polygon to finally create the final card. Now we're going to disable for one moment the shading. We're going to hide to our background. Maybe we need to make animation to this card, to this. This is the final. Disappears is here. We're going to here. Okay, very nice. Now, finally, we're going to go to this open the show tracks. We're going to maybe not show track, show F curves, and in this last keyframe, we're going to add an easy animation. Hold the Control key, Control, and we can move to the left to make a soft animation to the last position. Okay, now it's time to render. We're going to apply it to this. I don't know, maybe we can apply it to this effect to this car. Maybe red. Maybe red looks really nice. Yes. Or maybe this blue. Blue color, maybe. I think it's okay. To disable, we enable. Okay, looks really nice. Okay, it's time to render. We're going to render to this frame, the last frame, 650 to 0. Okay, with 24 frames. Okay, with this, it's time to save, and we're going to render. Okay, finally, as you can see here, we finished the render of this 3D hologram of the city. As you can see here, we have the representation of the render. As you can see here, we render only the black with the black background. We don't use this background or this reference because we are going to apply in second plane, in second layer. As you can see here, we have to add mode. This is to make more control, in this case to finally to add more effects. In this case we use only Mojo magic bullet to this layer, as you can see here, to the background. In this case only we use a glow to the hologram. This is to get more glow in this hologram. It looks really nice with this effect. Also we can include more effect, but for now it looks really nice. As you can see here, we continue the render. You can see the shape Also we increase a little bit of sharper to view the details of the building. If we do use this is not the same. It's really is very helpful this sharpen to make this cool effect. Okay, with this we finish this project. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Onicron, and see you next time in another tutorial. Bye.